You are live. Hi everyone, this is Jackson and my wife Emily. Thanks for watching today's episode. We had a little bit of a technical difficulty earlier, but I think it's all ironed out now. In case you don't know us, we live in Vancouver, Canada. We are parents to 4 boys, ranging from 11 years old to 16 years old. And we also run a successful online business. And each week we come on here on our page to interview somebody in our community that are, how do you say?
Successful leaders.
Yeah, superstars in our community and, who can really teach us a thing or two about this business. And also so that people who are watching us can make some decisions about whether they can join or not, right? So Neda, hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Good to see you, and finally we're live.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you. Yes. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, we're especially grateful for Neda because she is a professional woman who's having a very successful career on the side, running this online business, also very successful. She's leading a team for over 180 people,
right.
And she's having a young twin. So we're so grateful.
Yeah, the twins is the difficult part, right?
Yeah.
So to make this brief, so can we just kind of introduce yourself in a little bit of background? And the most things that we would like to know the most is why? Why did you come in having this career and everything going on? What's the reason for this this online business? Yeah.
Thank you so much for having me. First of all, I really appreciate that. It's so nice to get to know you. That's the most beautiful part of the online business is you get to know people from different cities, different countries, and you connect with them, and that's amazing. Well, I have a good job, and my salary is okay, but even though my husband and I would both work full time, but it wasn't enough. And at the end of the month, when we had kids, we decided to buy a house. And when we bought the house, no matter how much we worked, we never had a savings. And that was very stressful because we're living in a country that everything is so expensive. And I realized I have to find something that can increase our salary or income. And the employers only increase your salary 2% a year, right? That's nothing. That's like $100 a month. And I was thinking of getting a part-time job. I was thinking of working in project management or something in the weekends. But then I was already so busy. So I realized that it has to be done from home. It has to be done from my laptop. And that's why I realized it has to be an online business. But having said that, finding an online business that is legit, it's ethical, and it's tax registered, and it's something that you know it's gonna work, and they provide the training. It's not easy. That's I'm so grateful I found this opportunity. I have praying for something for this for a long time until I found it.
And when you found it, were you I know for myself, she found it initially, but I was a bit skeptical, me the skeptical husband. Were you like in on it right away, or you just believe in it right away, or what was the process for you in the beginning?
Well, I thought it's a scam. Okay. I was 100% sure it's a scam, to be honest with you. I didn't even think 99% it's not a scam. Until I watched the webinar, and then the first time I didn't like it at all. I remember I ended the webinar halfway the first time, and then the email kept coming and kept coming. I'm like, oh my goodness. And then they don't leave me alone. And then after 2 weeks, one day I was going to pick up my kids from daycare, and then I said, you know what, let me just watch it again. And I watched it the second time, and I went to the testimonial sections. And the second time I watched it, I realized these people are not scam. I believed in them. And that's when I decided to come to the 30-day trial. Just said, you know what, it's 30-day trial. It's 100% refundable. It's there's no risk to lose anything. So I'm just going to sign up. I came to the trial, and again, I was very skeptical. I was just looking for an excuse to get out. And until I saw some older lady just posted some income. It was just a small amount, but she was so grateful for that. And I said, you know, if these people were scammed, they would never post such a small amount as their income. They would just post all these big numbers, you know. And there were a lot of big numbers as well. But I saw that small number, and I realized everybody's celebrating their blessings, you know, no matter how big or small. And that's when I realized it's not a scam, and I decided to get going.
So you came here, came to the business originally because you want to have a second stream of income to help out with the financial part.
Yes.
And then what was your goal before you enter the business, and where are you now?
Yes.
Like,
well, to be honest with you, all I wanted was $2,000 a month. I was telling my husband, if I can make extra $3,000 a month, we're good. My income has been way more than that. Way more than that. We're not allowed to talk about it, but it's been a blessing. It blows my mind. In the corporate world, I still work in the corporate world. This income is not possible, and the reason for the online world is because it's going when you're sleeping still, you know. So it's still working when you're not working really, and that's why you can make money still, even when you're traveling, when you're in your day job, you're still making money. And this is why the money you're making is way more than like what you would get from your day job. We do have so many lawyers in our team. We have so many dentists in our team. We have so many entrepreneurs, stay-at-home moms, teachers, anyone, you know. So it works for everyone. If they want to use this system, they can just watch the information session. And if they're interested, they will give an information session will give them an overview of what the online business is about without giving too much details. It's just for people to know what is the online business is about. And if they're interested, they can come to a 30-day trial. Trial is a paid trial, but it's completely refundable. They hold their money. If they are interested to stay, they will use that money to build their website, to build their sales funnel, to build their email marketing campaigns, and also to train them on 6 social media platforms, which is, to be honest with you, very small amount for such a big and complex course that we're giving the people. And if they decide that this is not a good fit for them, that's okay. They will just refund them. So there is absolutely no risk, you know, just come and check it out. When you come to the trial, I was policing and I was going around and messaging people back and forth. I remember I messaged 11 people. I was wondering if this is real, if this income I'm seeing is real, if everything is real. And I did my due diligence. And after so many researches, I realized that, you know, this is the way to go. And I'm so grateful because it wasn't easy to trust something that, you know, nobody, right? And it works. It really works.
Yeah, and I also would like to know that because you're still having a full-time job, you're having 2 young children. So how much time a day do you spend on this online business? And then when was it? Like at mid of the night or early in the morning? How do you manage your time?
Yes, I usually start at 9 p.m. after I put my teens to bed. Yeah, so that was before I start this business. At 9:30, I was just sleeping. So if it was a night that it was like 10 o'clock before I start the online business and I wasn't still sleepy, I would be so grumpy. I would like, oh my goodness, tomorrow I will be so tired. But when I started this online business, you get this energy because you're making a good amount of money considering the amount of effort you're putting in, and you're learning every day, and you're connecting with these people from different part of the world and running the business with them, and it's amazing. So that is like your boost of energy. So now I start at 9 p.m. Sometimes I finish at 11, sometimes 11:30. So if someone wants to start, if they can allocate 1 hour, 1.5 hours a day, that's perfect. And that's the beauty of this online business, is 90% automated. So it will run even when you're in your day job.
Right. And for you, having up to this point in this business, I know there's financial gains and everything. And what do you think for you, other than financial, what is your biggest gain so far for you personally? I mean,
For me, I think it's the fact that I can give more to other people. I'm coming from a country that is struggling with a lot of like sanctions, and I'm Persian. I'm coming from Iran.
right.
I left the country over 25 years ago, so I was very young when I left. But I still have the memories of my childhood, of the schools I went to, of the food, of the mountains, and everything. And before, if somebody was asking me for help, I was able to help, but it wasn't too much because we were struggling ourselves, you know. But now
Right.
I have the funds to do it, and I'm so grateful for that. You know, as long as I'm blessed with this opportunity, I will be able to help other people to bless their lives as well, you know. So at some point, when you get started, you're just saying to yourself, "Oh, I just want to make $2,000, or I just want to make $5,000, and then I will be fine." But then when you make that, then you said, "Okay, how can you bless other people's lives?" You know, at that point you start thinking about other people and how you can change their life. So it's amazing. It's a journey. It's like a spiritual journey.
Yeah. So how long have you been in this business? Like
Exactly 1.5 years.
1.5 years. So so looking back in the 1.5 years, like there must be some difficult times, like challenging times. That how did you push it through?
Well, the most difficult part is the people call you scam, and I understand that. I was one of those people. I didn't call people scam, but I was in my
Thinking.
brain, everybody was a scammer. So and that's hard because you know it's not a scam. You're on the other side. You were on the other side where they are now, and now you've come inside. You have realized these people are really hardworking. They're not scam. They're using this system to generate more income. They're paying tax for every penny they are making. No matter what country you are, you have to pay taxes. If you are in US, you will be getting W-9. If you are in Canada, you will be getting T4A. So you will have to pay tax in any country you are. So this is not a scam. And you know, but that's hard when people call you scam and you try to, you know, give more information, try to encourage them, because that's, if you get 10 messages a day and 6 of them says, "Oh, you're scammers, blah, blah, blah." So it is a little bit draining, but I try to stay positive. I try to understand them. I know they try to protect themselves, and that's the right thing to do. They should be doing that. And I try to explain as much as I can, but sometimes it's draining you, right? Because there's so many negative comments. There are so many positive comments as well, but also there are so many negative comments, and that's the hardest part, I would say.
That's true.
Yeah, it is part of the business, I guess. But that's why we're doing this interview every week, because we want to really show people that from different backgrounds, different countries, different.
We are real people having real results.
Yeah. And I think people watching you, or we watch you, and like we really have no excuse for not, you know,
having no time.
Yeah, because you have a full-time job and the twins, because we know what having twins is like. So so I think what I learned from you is that, you know, as long as you have a strong will or why,
yes,
anybody can do this, like really with consistency, right? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, you should plan it. And, you know, I think having the twins had something to do with it, because, you know, when you have twins, you have to be prepared for everything, disaster, you know, every time there's 2 people crying, there's 2 people who needs a diaper change, there's 2 people who need to be bathed, and you always have to plan ahead of time, 2 couple of hours beforehand. And because I have twins, I'm always like waiting and preparing and planning for the next step and what needs to happen. So I have a schedule during the day, what time I'm going to be preparing my post, what time I'm going to be interviewing other people on my page, what time I'm going to be responding to inquiries, what time I'm going to be looking at my campaigns on social media, what time I'm going to be learning, you know. So you will plan for everything. So people know, like in my team, so it's 12 o'clock or it's 11 o'clock at lunchtime. So Neda will be doing this, you know. So it's just the matter of planning and coordination.
Yeah. So people who join your team, the prerequisite is go have twins first.
Oh my goodness. I think I have one couple who two couples who have twins. Their twins is just the same age as when I started, that are 4 years old. And I can understand it's really hard. And the other one, I think their twins are older, but yeah, I have some couple with twins as well.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
What about your husband? Is he fully supportive about you doing this business?
Yeah, he was very from day one. I'm very lucky. He had an open mind about it. He said go for it, and my gut feeling was saying go for it. Everybody else told me I'm crazy. My sister told me like I'm lost my mind. She said she's just like I'm gone crazy. My best friend said don't do it. This is a scam. This is a total scam. Don't do it. It's gonna be so hard for you. And I'm so grateful I didn't listen to my sister, and I'm so grateful I didn't listen to my friends. And now they are big fans. Now they're doing this business, but it was a hard journey. Try to prove to them that this really works and it actually generates good income. So just listen to your gut feeling. Your gut feeling is always right. And my husband was another reason that I'm here. He was also telling me, either do it now or don't do it. If you come back and do it in 10 years, it's too late. Just say do it either now or never do it. And I'm so grateful that I started right away. I'm really grateful.
Yeah, wow. It's really lucky and grateful to have a supportive spouse.
Yes, yes, it is. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so one last question that I'm personally interested to know that you have any secrets to success, for example, maybe like a daily habit, like things that you have principle and practice like on a regular basis that can you share with us that contributing to your success in life in general?
Yes, I think prayers. I do believe in God, and I do believe that every time, whether you're successful, whether you're struggling with something, there has to be something that you have to believe in. It could be Allah, it could be Jesus, it could be a piece of stone, doesn't matter, something that you believe in. And find that for some people is their best friends, for some people is their parents, for some people is their teachers, their professors. You need to have someone and something, some power that is more stronger than you, because we can't be handling all this all by on our own, and everything happens in life happens for a reason. So I do pray a lot and I tell it to everyone. It's a secret. My secret is prayers. When you pray, you stay calm and you stay positive. And when you behave positively with positive manners, when you're talking to people, your tone changes. You're accepting more. You're more caring about them, and those things are making a big difference.
You're more anchored, right? You're anchored in the faith. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I think after hearing you talk about how you were so skeptical in the beginning, and the pivotal point was when you watched that webinar, the 90-minute webinar, and then that went from there. So I think we do have one twice a week, and we have one tomorrow, right? Yes. Tomorrow at 5 p.m. PST. When you watch this, this is where everybody start, right? So we'll leave a comment, our link in the comment, and you can sign up to this 90-minute free webinar. And like Neda said, if you think you want to go ahead to the next step, there's this small fee you pay for a 30-day no risk guarantee. So I don't understand why a lot of people are kind of doubt on this 149 for a while. So, you either do it now or you don't do it, you walk away. But some people are kind of in between sometimes. So so
yes, exactly. There's nothing to lose, and if you decide to do it, they will use that money to build your website and build your funnel and build your email marketing campaign, and also train you on 6 social media platforms, that is Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Google, and YouTube, which is a very small fee. I mean, if you look at any digital marketing course, it's usually minimum of $2,000, or ClickFunnels they cost at least $700. So $149 for all that is really, really nothing. And we do have a mentorship program. You will have a mentor, you will have a coach assigned to you. You're not going to be on your own, and they will maintain your system for the rest of your life. So you know how much is the cost of the upgrade of an online system. It will cost you nothing. If you decide this isn't for you, you will get a refund right away. And when you sign up for the 30-day trial, the first thing you get is a receipt. You know, scammers, they will give you a receipt. They just take your money and run away. These people give you a receipt right from the start. They will email it to you right away. So if they were scammers, they will never give you a receipt. So you don't have to worry about it. You know, there is absolutely no risk. Just come to the trial, check it out, check the community, message around, you know, just see, ask questions and see if this is something that could work for you as well.
Right, exactly, because we're really like real people, right? Because we're showing faces in the social media, so we also cherish our reputation,
credibility.
Right.
That's great.
Okay.
Thank you, Neda.
No problem.
Either we go to Toronto, if you come to Vancouver, you come to Vancouver, we always tell our guests, we'll take them to dim sum in Vancouver.
Thank you so much. Absolutely. That would be great. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, thank you so much for your time and wish you all the best in your business.
Thank you so much. And thank you so much for everyone who is watching.
Yes, thank you everyone for watching.
Have a good day. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.